One of the parts on my 1942M is this guy right here. It's cracked and this whole thing was covered in oil. And as I turn it over and look in, there's a pretty fantastic weld in there. So that's a to-do list project. And I'm bent just a little bit right there on that corner of it. So when this goes on there, it likes to rock a little bit off that corner. So got a little tweaking. When I went, built me that guy. It has that shoulder down on the bottom of it. So I can slide it up in the bottom and then I'll weld the top on it and hopefully maybe the bottom if I have to, we'll see. That's the game plan for that. Hopefully it won't leak oil all down the front of this engine like it was coated when I got it. So I started working on this valve cover for the M. And this was the piece that stands up. This is for the blow-by vent that goes up through the hood. And the welds weren't the greatest down in there. We had a lot of oil leaking off of it. So this is the weld on the underside that I got cleaned out for this hole here. So just got to get all that stuff cleaned out of there and patched nice and shiny, and then I'll put the new piece in. So the new piece I made, I left a lip on it so that way it'll slide right down through there, and then I'll weld it on up on the top and hopefully shouldn't have any oil leaks. There is another small minor crack that comes down this way, but we'll address it when I get there. Alright, so I got all this ground out and cleaned up pretty good there. And then I came to this side. Got a little bit more touch up of the paint to get out of there before I weld it. You see right there that crack, that's in that. It runs around the circle, but I think when I get this slid up in there, like that, and I think it'll be pretty good. I think it'll work what I want, and I'll just get some welds put around there. Hopefully I can do a good job of that and don't embarrass myself. Yep. I'll be back in a minute when I get that done. Alright, here it is at the end. So, was this guy, he used to sit there. That's all the same. My welds weren't bad, but I wanted a nice smooth finish up around here. So I got a little lip down in there, but yeah, it'll be alright. Shouldn't leak anything. And on the bottom side I got in there and a little ragged on my pattern, but got a good solid weld all the way up and around inside there. So good thick metal. That's what I like about old machines. So yeah, I got that wrapped up there, and she can sit nice and pretty up here on the back, just like that.